Okay. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello guys. Hello everyone. Here I'm Fan and I hope you all the same. Right now, I wanna make a video about the next video assignment about the configuration FortiGate SD1. Yes, but right now, I have used because this is like the VM, or actually this is the VM is uh, more big. The size is more big, so I will configure and practice this assignment with the Pinet Lab. Okay, and we start first the Pinet Lab, and just I use the VMware for the virtualization. And actually I make this video by the following my video tutorial. Actually I use the references from my friends and my coach and other. HP tahu. Okay, this loading first. Okay. This is the user interface if you use the Pinet Lab. I will start and restart first from 0 until I have configured and successfully ping and make like the file over like that. Because this Pinet Lab loading is take more time. I just for the default username and password is root. Why? Oh ya, forget. We tidak perlu for login here because we have get the IP address like this here, http 102.168.17 and like this lah. And we go to Google Chrome. Actually this is on this laptop is not mine. Okay, this is but I have configured, or usually if my laptop cannot strong to use and configure the the assignment, I use the Hakim's laptop. Okay, this is we type the IP address from the Pinet tab before. The IP address is 192. This is like this. We enter. We directly go to the topology. Because maybe this is too fast. Let's go back for the first. Okay. The first user interface, if you first time to login to here using this IP address, is admin and password is pinet. And after that we get the Z. This is already lab or file that I prepare before I make this video, and this is topology or file I have make first in my own laptop. Okay, we just let's open this file. Okay, okay, this is the first, this is the user interface, or this is the node. Nah, we okay. After that, oh yeah, maybe for the first uh, role, I will explain about the node. Yeah, this is the router. In the name is ESP1. This is the router ESP2, and this is the Docker. Yeah, this is Docker, and this is the Fortinet or FortiGate that we will configure here until we successfully make like the sorry, like make the file over. So if we file over link here, so if we ping from here to the to internet, maybe for the example, this is IP address is 8888 or Google DNS. This is we have two way or two link, and if we after we configure here, if we delete or this link is have some trouble, the routing or yeah the way from this ping from this PC6, yeah, PC6 already use another way from here jadinya. Okay, like this. That's the purpose of our configuration here or now. Okay, for the first step, we must start all node. Okay, okay, we just okay. This is just loading. Okay, we go to console of ESP1. Oh no, we change to here aja HTML. We use the HTML console. Okay, we must be patient first, okay, because yeah, the it is still loading. Okay, after that we go to console. Error opening. Oh, conf. Okay. For the first time that we can use is okay. We check the IP address here. Okay. Actually, I used his. Yeah. Aduh. Okay, here. Okay. Aduh. show IP in this brief this comment for we check the IP address. Okay, we can see the interface of the ether 0 to 0. This is get the like IP DHCP ya. Okay. Yeah, this is it means the method is DHCP and for ESP1 show IP in brief. Okay, they still no, they have get the IP DHCP from the internet. Okay, for the next step, after that, yeah, it means this is the okay for the next step. Okay, after that we will make the static interface, static connecting from this ESP1 and ESP2. Yeah, we go to interface 0/1 for the IP address is maybe for the IP address is we use the IP add 192. And like this we get the IP address from ke bawah. After that we interface no slash yeah, here for the IP here we use IP address is for for the kelihatan showing the difference. I will use the IP address here is IP add 128. Oke, titik 21.0.101 252. Oke, for we can make text here 192. Where 192 salah 128.21.1.1. Okay, but Ini banget ya. Therefore, like this. That not equal to disperse supaya IP kita kelihatan di sini tuh di sini. Sabar. Session first. We will restart because I had some trouble. Okay, after that, aduh. Here we show first. Salah. Mana yang tadi? This is the it means for like ya for memudahkan lah. After that we go to here. 32 ini salah. Bukan 32 ini, bro. 30. Okay, after that we configure here. This is the small switch ya. We just patient first because we will start it. Yeah, okay, maybe we will change or not change. Okay, I will change the camera first. Here to here. Okay, let's go. Let's continue. This is why the IP address cannot reach it.
And for VPC6, go to internet from this site, from this SP2. So if I'm if the link is the link interface in this site is done, so from this VPC can reach this interface or switch the connection from this router to this router, so can connect internet from this router. And now configure interface Ethernet 0/1 IP address 128.21.0.101. For the prefix I'm use /30. Do right and here interface Ethernet 0/1 IP at 198.160x.0.101. And for the prefix it's same, I'm use prefix 30 and go to check the interface before show IP interface brief, you see. And here do show IP interface brief. And now configure Fortinet for the port 1 and port 2. So for default from this device, as a login is admin and password is doesn't have, so you can click enter. And now you must be admin password admin 100 123. So because before for the default the password is doesn't have, so you can write the password. And if you and this is the default default CLI from this Fortinet. And for the configuration, if you want to add interface IP inside interface, you can write this command configure system interface and go to edit port. This is port 1 because I want to add IP in this port in this interface. So set mode static this command to change, because the default from port is DHCP, so you can change to mode static. And now you can add the IP. Set IP 128.121.0.102/30. Okay, like that. And now set low access https telnet ssh ping. So this is you can allow access HTTP is you can configure this FortiGate device from web config. So and then I will show you. And now next, this is back to interface and edit port 2. This is to change from port 1 to port 2. Set mode static, set IP 192.168.0.102/30 and set low access https telnet ssh ping and write n. This is to and oh yeah, I forgot to configure this port 4. So configure system interface, edit port 4, edit port 4 and set mode. If you can you doesn't write mode set mode static, if you add IP set IP 10.10.10.2/30, it's can, but this is you must be set mode static. and then set allow access HTTP and HTTPS and ping. Okay, and so because I'm configure this Ethernet one is static 110.10.10.1 and this is for port 4 who is connect to Ethernet 1, so I'm configure 10.10.10.2 and now I can access this FortiGate device from this Docker via web config like this one. So this is inside Google, you write this IP 10.10.10.2. This is IP from port 4 and now you go to FortiGate Fortinet web browser, not web config, and this is admin, username admin, password 123, this is default password, this is password I'm configure from this device. And for first you must to set up your device, so I think ladder, and this is you can scroll down and don't show again. Okay, yeah, this is the web GUI from FortiGate device. So I want configure this site port 3 from this FortiGate device. This is
Teng mandi teng.
this is like UI, and first you must go to network and open interface. This is it's not smooth, so this is port 1 I have configured before, and this is port 2 and port 4. So for port 3 you can configure something, it's just I don't know what I want to say. So for port 3 you can allow access ping, so the VPC can ping the internet. And for first you must be at VLAN interface, go to this is interface, create new interface. Okay, name VLAN 10 alias it's back to you, I'm right VLAN 10, and interface is port 3 because this is port 3 connect to switch and switch connect to this VPC and device. And VLAN ID 10, role this LAN, and for IP I'm use 192.168.10.1/24. This is, and don't forget to access to allow this DHCP server because this Fortinet like the DHCP server for end device. So this VPC in this site get IP DHCP from Fortinet device, FortiGate device. Okay, I think it's okay. The address range it looks like good. Okay, and now add new interface. Add new interface, name VLAN 20 alias VLAN 20, interface it's same port 3, VLAN ID is 20, and for the IP 192 0.168.20.1/24 and allow the HTTP server here. Okay, after configure VLAN, you have to see in it, you can click this plus, so inside this port 3 have two VLAN, whichever this VLAN 10 and VLAN 20, and then go to SD-WAN here. So the default from SD-WAN is this is gray, so the default is disable. And if you want to configure SD-WAN from this device, you must be enable this SD-WAN services. So you can click this terminal. You see this is terminal here, CLI console, and configure system SD-WAN, set enable, set device, set wait set device enable, not oh configure system SD-WAN, set set status enable. Okay, and warning please confirm. Okay, you can refresh here. SD-WAN services, and now the SD-WAN services is enabled and sign is red. Why this this color is red? Because this on these services you must be add member, SD-WAN member. So the mean from the member is you add this VLAN 10 and VLAN 20 inside this SD-WAN member. So you can click interface. This is VLAN for the interface, VLAN 10, yes. And no, this is interface port 1. So this is like to F port 1. This is be inside SD-WAN zone like virtual one link here. This is I'm at port 1, join zone SD-WAN zone, and the gateway from this SP here. So I write 128.21.0.101, okay, like that, and okay. And now create for port 2 SD-WAN member here, interface port 2, gateway 192.168.0.101. Okay, now you can see this is the SD-WAN zone is port 1 and port 2 be inside SD-WAN zone here inside. And now what must be configured? You must be configure static route for connection to internet. For this FortiGate device can access internet via to SP here. Create new. This is interface virtual one link, because this is interface for inside this interface is port 1 and port 2. You can see the member here, port 1 and port 2, so you can which this virtual one link be interface of static root, and okay. And now you must be uh, like check or this device can ping to internet or no. So you can ping execute ping egg dot egg dot egg dot egg, and you can see this is the FortiGate device can not ping the internet. So I think, oh yeah, I forgot something. You must be configure not inside this ASP access list 1, access list 1 permit any, okay, interface a0/0 IP not outside, interface ethernet 0/1 IP not inside, okay, exit IP not inside source list 1, interface ethernet 0/0 overload. I'm use overload, so do right the interface ethernet 0/0 this IP not outside and this IP not outside, and ethernet 0/1 is IP not inside. And for ESP2 access list 1 permit any interface ethernet 0/0 IP not outside, interface ethernet 0/1 IP not inside, exit IP not inside source list 1, source list 1 interface ethernet 0/0 overload, okay, do right. And now you must be check the interface here, the authentication, the connection, execute ping egg dot egg dot egg dot egg. You can see the connection is can be connect to internet now. And then what should we configure? For the continue, you must be go to policy root. This is for allocation IP because I want this VPC4 can access internet from SP1 and VPC6 can access internet from SP2. So go to policy root, create new. Incoming interface is from VLAN 10 and source. No. Wait. Policy and oh, policy and object here. Firewall policy. Okay. Do firewall policy not policy root. So create new. This is name access VLAN 10. Incoming interface is from VLAN 10 and outgoing interface outgoing to virtual one link, and source is VLAN 10, VLAN 10, destination all, so can connect all, and services all. And then okay, for load traffic all session, and I think it's okay. And you can see this is action it accept, so create for VLAN 20 name access VLAN 20, incoming interface from VLAN 20, outgoing to virtual one link, and source from VLAN 20, VLAN 20 address. This is okay. Destination all. Wait. Destination internet services. Here internet services. Where destination all. Okay, services all. And then for the load traffic is all session. Okay, after that, what should we check? So you can check from this device or this VPC, which mean this device can get the HCP from this FortiGate device or no. So before you configure this device, you go to switch Cisco device and enter. We have to configure trunk and switch access. Create VLAN 10, name VLAN 10, name VLAN 10, and create VLAN 20, name VLAN 20. Exit interface Ethernet 0/0. This is connect to port 3 from FortiGate device. Switch port trunk encapsulation.1q, switch port mode trunk, switch port trunk load VLAN 10 and 20. Exit interface Ethernet 0/1. This is connect to VPC4. Switch port mode access, switch port access VLAN 10. Exit, and then interface Ethernet 0/2. This is connect to VPC6. Switch port mode access, switch port access VLAN 20, and exit. Do show VLAN brief for the checking. This is VLAN 10 interface Ethernet 1 0/1 and VLAN 20 interface Ethernet 0/2, and do show interface trunk. You can see this is not prune, so the interface, the VLAN 10 and 20, it's not blocking from this switch device. And then go to VPC4, write this command IP DHCP. Okay, execute. DORA. Why the DORA? Because I have configured DHCP services from this FortiGate device. Save, and you write this command show IP. This is gateway 10.1 and IP 10.2, and now ping 8.8.8.8. It's successful. So if you want to see which interface this VPC connect to internet from this SP1 or SP2, you can write this command trace egg.egg.egg.egg. You can see this is 192 192.168.10.1. This is interface, not interface, this is one where before network. Here SD1. This is virtual one link, so this is like IP virtual, and then so this is from go to from VPC4 going to FortiGate device, and this is 128.21.0.100.101. This is gateway from this SP1. Okay, this is successful. The what I want to be, and now VPC6 IP DHCP. Okay, DORA. The IP it's not same because this is 20.2 and for PPC4 the IP is 10.2. Save, show IP here, and ping 10.8.8.8.8. Okay, it's successful. And if you want to see, you can write same comment trace egg dot egg dot egg dot egg. Yeah, this is going to virtual one, and then this is 128.21.0.101. It's not same like this VPC because this VPC, no, oh it's wait 120. Oh, I think virtual one. Oh yeah, I forgot the SD1 rule. So this is SD1 rules to what to so this VLAN to VLAN is not one group. You can configure SD1 rule. This is name VLAN 10, source address VLAN 10 address, and internet services, not internet. Where not address here, source VLAN then. So this is manual internet. No, or here address card then address source VLAN. Why is here doesn't? Oh, this is internet preference. Yeah, this is port 1. So for VLAN 10 going to internet with from this SP1, so outgoing traffic from port 1 here, and this is manual. You can which what you want. You can manual, best quality, low cost, or maximize bandwidth with SLI. I think just this one. And okay, address here. Oh, address, no, this is all, this is all. Ini okay, nah, so and then write for VLAN 20, name VLAN 20, source address VLAN 20. This is address, destination all, and this is for this is manual, outgoing traffic, outgoing interface manual, and interface preference is port 2. Okay, okay, and now you can see from this SD1 zone. This is for port 1 is incoming and outgoing traffic, so I can write trace. This is change from 128.21.0.101. So and now can be 192.168.0.101, whichever. This is VPC6 reach internet from SP2, and I think, and so if we ping 100 20.2
is for file
mapping grouping. No, not from this. Yeah, or this is SD-WAN zone like this. This is for port 1 and port 2. Wait. If I'm delete this interface, this VPC can switch connection to ESP2. Trace 810. Okay, you can see it from 128.21.0.101 and now be 192.168.0.101. If I'm connect to port 1, this is be changed again, change now can be 128. I think like this for SD-WAN configuration from me. And yeah, this is if you want to manage from Docker device like that from terminal and access via web config. This is SD-WAN rule. Or first you must be configure VLAN, and for the SD-WAN configuration you must be enable SD-WAN services, and two, you must create static route from FortiGate device to internet via SD-WAN virtual link. And three, you must create SD-WAN rule, and last, you must create policy. This is firewall policy, and yeah, I think